when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Yo, chaplets and chaplettes, welcome back to the Guitar Techniques channel that we've designed and created and loved and nurtured for nearly 2 years. Thank you guys for coming back. 4,500 subscribers and over 1 million views, so we're super made up. It's been the best Christmas present we could have ever ask for. And NAMM is on the way, so we'll see you hopefully in LA in January for loads of dead good reviews of stuff.
And if you don't see us, we'll still be pumping out loads of sweet videos.
The sweetest. Like the sweetest taboo. Or the sweetest Naboo, if you're into Star Trek. Sweetest Naboo. Yeah. It's actually Star Trek then.
You did.
Ooh. Sorry. Right, anyway guys, it's because I'm so excited about this new amp from Boss. Roland have done it again. I love the Jazz Chorus. I think it was the cleanest and sweetest sounding amp of that ilk. I'm not a very bluesy ilkist, but obviously because, do you know what I mean, it's a heavy gear. But this is absolutely spot on. So in the intro you'll have heard some kind of cleany, kind of over a backing track kind of blues stuff. The main thing to take away from this amp is it is not a valve and it is not an emulator. It's a analog based reproduction of a valve, so it's solid state in all of its glory. No digital emulation in there at all except for the reverb, and it is basically an analog replacement for a valve, which is brilliant, and it acts like a valve, and it's had loads of people fooled, and that's got to be a good thing for people who this amp's kind of catered for or tailored towards, which is that kind of weekend warrior, blues god, destroyer of emotional awareness. Because blues makes me cry. So with this, you don't have to lug a Fender Twin round because they're a nightmare. You don't have to replace 12 valves a year, which is expensive. You just take one of these little beige beauties around and you look, it looks nice. It's very tweedy and boutiquey. It's not like, not to knock the Cube range because they sound good, but they looked almost too futuristic. So a lot of people use them in the studio, but never took them out live. This guy you could be kind of proud to show up with, or at least I think it suits the bill. It suits the genre very well. The guys who've got Tweeds or Fender Twins or deluxe reverbs, this will fit right into their kind of pack of amps, no worries. So let's have a little listen to the clean channel. You've heard it in the kind of sound bites, but let's hear it just as is. So this is quite a bit of reverb on there. This is the clean channel. I've got the tone engaged, but the boost isn't engaged. And we'll just fart around with those options in a sec. So this is just a straight up clean tone. So super warm, and you're not going to get that in YouTube well, but in the room it feels really punchy, like a driven valve tone. It's got a lovely dial for knocking down the wattage as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit the boost on that channel. So you can select this with a foot pedal, but we haven't got the foot pedal with us at the minute, so I'm just using the finger. So this is now boosted. Really nice. And then let's just hit the tone, see what that affects. And then tone in. So I suppose it's like another amp company's rendition of what is basically a bright switch. Which gives a little bit more high mid, high and a little bit of low treble, which is nice, super pleasing. So let's move over to the grittier channel. Now this has got the boost and the tone engaged from the get-go, because I just wanted a bit more gain than it had, and the drive is on full in this channel. So good, if you're into that type of thing. Let's look at the boost off and the tone off. So this is now just the gain channel as is, just straight up. Cool, really present, man. It's a great little amp. This is for the guys who are taking hot valves into the cold night. Because you don't want to do that. You're going to blow your valves up. And you don't want to take your cold valves into a warm club either, because that's a nightmare.
You know, listening to this blues music reminds me of my own trials and tribulations as a young guy, and you know, my folks, they really dump on me. They really do. I say, you guys get along with your parents?
and then you're sitting on your valves like precious little eggs for 25 minutes while they warm up and get all perfect. Blues guys don't care for that gear, they just want to drink whiskey.
What's this, sir?
Drink it.
And go driving with Lisa. That's what they want to do.
Hey, he don't even have his license, Lisa.
Take crap from Chet.
Now make yourself one. Dickweed.
Anyway, so that's it, guys. It is a one-stop shop for blues, jazzy-inspired cats.
See you guys in the emergency room, huh?
She's into Malakas. Do you believe that? You can say that again.
If you want to see more of this amp, let us know. We'll run some drive pedals through it. I'm just going to cut to another guitar just so you can hear what a humbucker sounds like through it. So we're going to switch over to the PRS, which are kind of indicative of what guitars you guys are going to be using anyway. The blues thing, it's a Strat, it's a Tele, a PRS. Not to be sweepingly general, but that's kind of what it is. So we're going to put PRS through it, see how we get on with that, and then we'll catch you guys in the next video. So let's just roll over to the PRS.
Fast man. Let me tell you my story, man.
Guys, we are back. This time we are fully loaded with a double humbucking, big, fat, beastie thing. So, gone are the single coil clarity and all of the warmth of that single coil hummy thing. Now we've got balls out, big fat tone. Instantly, me and Bibby have noticed that it's just instantly fatter, so let's just hear what that sounds like. This is now the clean channel as it was with the Strat, but with the PRS's flavour. Try the dirty channel, and then we'll let you into a little secret about this sound, which is just so cool. So now we're on the filth channel again, as it was back with the Fender. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine those two channels, which is just, well, that's what you need. So now, I think this is both of them on. So why do you need that, may I ask? It's because sometimes you go into a dirty channel and it's oversaturated and you kind of fall back in the mix a little bit. With that, you keep the twang and clarity of the clean channel and the filth of the, or should I say the crunch of the rhythm or saturated tone channel, which is awesome. Let's take that reverb from nothing to full as well, so you can get a kind of grip of what that's going to sound like for us. So currently I'm on about half. This is with none, completely dry, work it all the way up to full, and if you can hear that, it's so close to a spring. You know what I mean? If you move that around a bit, you can expect it to be spring clanging, if you can remember those days. Spring clanging! Right, anyway, so here's it all the way up. And then back to where I'd like it, which is about 50%. That's enough for me. That's it, guys. Thanks for coming back and checking this new gear out, and go and buy one, because they're 400 and odd quid and you don't have to pay for valves. And I've got indigestion because it's Christmas. See you next year.
Telephone?
What this boy talking about on the telephone, man?
Explain it
What
to
the
him.
goddamn, we know there's a telephone. That's the two, baby. That's the clean two. Oh,